As she burned, we sobbed like sons who'd lost their childhood home. 8 bells rang out in Dover, 8 bells rang out in Wales, 8 bells rang out in Liverpool and down to Murphy's Scales. 8 bells rang out in Port Royal, 8 bells rang out in Boston town, 8 bells rang out in Nassau the night the merry widow went down. As a mere midshipman's mate, I'd stare up at that beam and knew that every name I saw would share with me a dream. Some of them so faded, just a memory and a scratch, but they grew much clearer with every new batch. She made sure we made it home to the lands we known, and with the tide we'd all return to the vessel we called home. There were parts we couldn't salvage, but I think we all agreed she deserved the honor of a burial at sea. 8 bells rang out in Dover, 8 bells rang out in Wales, 8 bells rang out in Liverpool and down to Murphy's Scales. 8 bells rang out in Port Royal, 8 bells rang out in Boston town, 8 bells rang out in Nassau the night the merry widow went down. By the time I was the bosun, the list was 3 yards long. Though she had seen so many years, she still stood tall and strong. From a name she took a spirit, bold and strong and true, and she raced the winds that cut the west and never failed her crew. The ship she never foundered, her defenses never breached. No matter her port of call, her goal is always reached. There are parts we couldn't salvage, but I think we all agree we deserve the diary of the burial at sea. 8 bells rang out in Dover, 8 bells rang out in Wales, 8 bells rang out in Liverpool and down to Murphy's Scales. 8 bells rang out in Port Royal, 8 bells rang out in Boston town, 8 bells rang out in Nassau the night the merry widow. 8 bells rang out, 8 bells rang out, 8 bells rang out, 8 bells rang out the night the merry widow went down.